This dentist in Chicago gains more than 31 brand new patients every month without ads. In this video, I'll show you their actual website, explain everything, and walk you through the SEO strategy responsible for these results. Before working with Overflow Cafe, they had a poorly optimized WordPress website and were overspending on ads. They needed a better long-term strategy to help them attract more patients organically without overspending. We solved that problem for them with SEO. The most important performance indicator is always increased revenue and profitability. When SEO is done correctly, it strengthens your entire sales funnel. Potential patients see your brand repeatedly across multiple platforms, become familiar with your practice, and are far more likely to choose you when they're ready to book an actual appointment. But it has to be done correctly, and that's where most businesses, including dental practices, fail. Today, the client's dental website appears everywhere that potential patients are searching. They generate consistent revenue from Google, Bing, Maps, social media, ChatGPT, AI overviews, and all the major AI platforms, while dramatically reducing their spending on advertising. The key results: more than 31 new patients every month without ads, more than 1,200 top ranking keywords in all the major search platforms, more than 1,200 monthly website visitors, and a 300% increase in AI visibility. My team and I have been doing SEO since 1995. We've worked with hundreds of dentists around the world, helping them increase visibility, attract more patients, and grow revenue through long-term SEO. We don't work with startups anymore, but if you're an established business looking for long-term growth, please visit my website link in the description for a 90-day free trial. Let's jump right into this SEO project. Dental Dream Team in Chicago, another wonderful SEO project. We've been working on this for a little bit over 2 years now, and it's a beautiful WordPress website, fairly well optimized. A couple things need to be updated, but as you can see, very well done. Everything is in place. Beautiful photographs, beautiful video, absolutely excellent. Let's take a look at some of the internal pages. Probably the next thing to get rid of would be this. The hero section has too much scroll, so you have to scroll down too much to get to the content. So websites are always a work in progress. You could see the wonderful staff members here, their bios. Probably need to add in the supporting team members eventually. Taking a look here at one of their internal service pages, laser dentistry, something that I've been interested in this for a long time. Look at how well done the service page is. You've got basic information, calls to action, a very clean, simple, efficient layout. You've got some accordions here that give you expanded information. I would say that probably the photographs need to be updated as well. You've got another expanded frequently asked section here. And then you've got video, you've got patient reviews. It's really great service pages. There are also blogs that support a lot of the service pages. So if you take a look here, root canal, you've got information about crowns and fillings, bone grafting, general checkups, teeth whitening. A lot of the times the blogs end up driving the majority of the traffic to the service pages. So these are all really well done. Taking a look over here at the code is fairly clean. Like I said, it does require a little bit of update, but overall the scores are generally quite good. As you'll see here, the performance score is 97. This is on desktop mode. Accessibility is 92. SEO is 92. Best practices is acceptable, but it does need to be raised up into the, I would say, 80s and if possible, the 90s. What with all the plugins being used on this particular website, it might be difficult, but Like I said, websites are always a work in progress. Taking a look at their social media is updated regularly. You get to see lots of beautiful faces. It's very well done. Let's jump right into the stats. So their AI visibility score was 0. It's now 17 with 10 mentions across 15 cited pages. Over the next 2 years, we want to increase this by probably a factor of 20x. Their authority score is average in comparison to their other Chicago dental competitors, and their traffic share is 37. Basically, they could probably triple their traffic quite naturally over the next 2 years. They have about 1,200 people coming to them. This is, by the way, 1,200 people per month organically. You see here paid traffic. There are no ads being run. This is just through Google. This doesn't mention ChatGPT and AI overviews and all of the other platforms. This is just through Google search. So 1,200 people per month, the number is probably a little bit higher than that, closer to 15 or 1,550 people per month. And there's currently about 1,200 keywords that are driving traffic to this website. There are 900 backlinks with 220 referring domains. This number is a little bit weak. Even though we've done a good job with the backlinks, we've had to clean up a lot of bad backlinks that were there before we started. And so we're still working on that. But let's just take a look at, you see here, I have 2 years selected. We started right around here, August of 2024, and they were averaging about 490 visitors per month. And it went sideways for a while. It went up, it went down. And then we finally settled 2 years later at around, I can't select it here, but here you go. It's about 1,200 visitors per month. Same thing with the keywords. If you take a look at August, there were about 600 keywords, 12 in the top 3. And then it went up, it went down, it went sideways, and then it just started going up. We've had a little bit of a dip, which is fine. We'll recover that. But over 1,200 keywords now and 24 in the top 3. And if we head over here to keywords, you could see 1,200 keywords, 1,200 monthly visitors, most of them coming from the Chicago area. And some of the keywords are brand names, so Dental Dream Team. And then you have very specific searches, people that are looking for very specific things. For example, Black Dentist Chicago, they have the map listing for that. 50 people are searching for that every month. There are people who are looking for reviews. And usually when people are looking up reviews for your dental clinic, they're very close to booking an appointment for something expensive. They just want to make sure that other people had a really good experience. And of course, this clinic has wonderful reviews. There's more variations here. Black Dentists in Chicago, where they have the AI overview listing, Southside Dental implants, etc. And then there's more Chicago Dentist near me, Chicago Dentist office, etc. Sort of the standard things that you would expect. Dentist Chicago, obviously. Dentist Chicago is a very interesting one because they're on spot 3. They also show up frequently in ChatGPT for this, not every single time, but frequently. And what's cool is there are over 4,400 people per month that are searching for that. So very interesting. Here's slightly different. So this is Dentist Chicago. If you take a look at Chicago Dentist, they're also on spot 3. 1,900 people search that every month. So every single keyword, a lot of dentists don't know this, but every single keyword and all its variations has a specific search volume. So when you're our client, we want to figure out what are the keywords that you should rank for. If you're a dentist in Chicago, Obviously, we want to get you ranking and showing up for Dentist Chicago, but then also all of the various services that you offer. So you see here, there's general, there's cosmetic, there's specific situations like night guards for teeth grinding, sealants, general checkups, athletic guards, smile makeovers, bonding, teeth whitening is popular everywhere in the whole world. Veneers, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, unfortunately, breath treatments. Then you have restorative dentistry, surgery, facial enhancements are becoming extremely popular, sleep apnea treatments, emergency dental. You want to be ranking for somebody goes to Google quickly and they type emergency dentist near me. Wow, they're not mentioning anything about Chicago, but you want to show up for all of those kinds of searches. Let's jump right into the client's dashboard. So they're currently ranking, actually, well, I already showed you what they're ranking for, but there are 2,300 additional keyword ranking opportunities. So that's a wonderful thing. It means that we can really help to grow their practice much further, and they just don't have to spend anything on ads. We know dental clinics that are spending 20% of their revenue on paid ads. It's not sustainable. You might as well just do some good SEO, have some patience, and literally have patience, and then you gain patience. Their keyword ranking trends, 61% of their keywords are moving up, 19% of their keywords are moving down, 20% are stable. Usually when we see 33, you have a winner. This is 61, 19, and 20. It rarely goes higher than this. They've moved up 2,000 spots across all the major platforms so far. Their grade is currently A+. So when they started with us, they were F. They moved to D, C, B-, B+. They got stuck at B+ probably for about a year. Then they were an A-, A, and now they're A+. So they're pretty much beating almost all of their competitors. Their website reputation was in the red when they started. It's 39. It is now entering the green. And what this means is you basically have an excellent reputation ever. I know 39 sounds like a pretty low number, but it is in the green if you take a look at the colored bar here. Website visibility score, they're 99. You really can't go much higher than that. Everybody that they want to be visible to, seeing them. They're seeing this dentist over and over and over again. So when they're ready to book, blacklist monitor, they're clean. I think we removed them from 2 blacklists this year. It's currently August 2026. Their domain authority with us is 20, a little bit on the low end here, and they'll be in the green. These things take time. All good things take time. It's not like a dental procedure where you walk out and everything is fixed. SEO is a very slow, progressive process. Okay, spam score. So this is where we had some trouble. When they came to us, they had a very high spam score. And we had to progressively lower this. And it's 1%, so it's not going to get much better than that. In terms of where they're connected, I told you that they moved up over 2,000 spots. Well, they moved up over 2,000 spots in Google search, in AI overviews, ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, Perplexity, Cloud, all of the places that your potential patients are searching. But they're also showing up in YouTube naturally. They're also showing up in Instagram naturally. They're also showing up in Facebook naturally. Give me 1 or 2 years, they're going to be showing up on TikTok. They're going to be showing up on Reddit and whatever other brand new platforms pop up. We've saved this client over 1,000 hours of time over the past 2 years. That's 1,000 hours that they don't have to be working on their website and doing SEO. They can go relax and spend time with their family. We've removed 360 toxic backlinks. So when we took on this project, didn't realize until after that they have hundreds and hundreds of toxic backlinks. And usually this is done to you by either your competitors or it's just an unfortunate circumstance where a lot of toxic backlinks are pointing to your website and it really holds back your progress. So we've been cleaning them up one at a time. And every time we clean it up, their rankings and their traffic improves. You could see here that their backlink growth is excellent. And see here, it's not every single day, but it's almost every day they're getting 1, 2, 3. There were some days where they were getting 6 or 5 or 6 backlinks. So this is really at that. And here's my website, overflowcafe.com. I work with 22 wonderful people, and you can try this out 90 days for free. If you have a very small clinic, $80 a month will do it. Average sized clinic with one dentist and a couple supporting staff, it's about $400 a month. And then if you're a larger clinic like this one, $2,000 a month. How much would you be willing to pay for about 31 really high quality patients every single month, month after month after month? How much are they worth to you? And they bring their family, they bring their friends. Every time you ask them for a recommendation, they recommend you. How much is that worth to you? I'll leave it at that for now. That's all the information I can share with you today. Achieving these results took hundreds of hours of work over many months, as you saw, and the results continue to get better as time goes on. SEO is a long-term investment, but when it's done correctly, the financial return can be extraordinary. Our standard operating procedure for SEO includes more than 200 line items of work, depending on your business goals. To recap this project, we completed our SEO checklist of more than 200 tasks, such as website improvements, fixing indexing problems, full keyword research, technical SEO, on-page SEO, content creation, image SEO, off-page SEO, ongoing backlink building, conversion rate optimization, and much more. The key results, more than 31 new patients every month without ads. And keep in mind, every patient ends up referring someone. Every patient, or most of them, have family members, and they all become patients as well. More than 1,200 top ranking keywords in all the major search platforms, more than 1,200 monthly website visitors, a 300% increase in AI visibility. The most successful dental practices invest at least 1% of their annual revenue into SEO. Trying to do SEO cheaply or quickly always leads to failure. My team and I have been doing SEO since 1995. We've worked with hundreds of great dentists all over the world. Some of them have sold their clinics and retired, and we now work with the new owners. We don't work with startups anymore, but if you're an established, growing business looking for help with SEO, please visit my website link for a 90-day free trial. Thank you for watching, and please feel free to like and subscribe.